You explain to me how you create the pottery itself.
Yeah, I use three forms of like pottery creation. I do pinch potting, I wheel throw, and I slip cast. And so for me, I take my idea either from drawing or just from something in my head, and I will just make the bowl, and then I'll add any kind of. Usually, I'll look at the bowl's shape, especially with pinch potting. Sometimes they don't all come out perfectly, and I'll look at the bowl's shape, and I'll be like, "What kind of animal would this fit?" If it's like tall and it has like kind of like a rounder shape to it, maybe it'll be like a penguin because penguins are tend to be more like oblong. Or if it's like wider and shallower, like it'll be an axolotl because that's like the head shape of that. And so I kind of don't really know what I'm making that day until I make it because I'll just look at the bowl that I made and then I'll decide what animal fits that bowl.
So you mentioned that you have three different techniques that you
Mhm.
use: pinch potting, wheel throwing, and slip casting. Why do you do those three?
I think because I just wanted to learn. I wanted to just see all the forms that I could make pottery and see which ones fit me best. And I learned I kind of like all of them. I like the slip casting ones because it produces a very uniform product, but I also really like that handmade feel sometimes. And then wheel throwing, I'm not amazing at it, but I just got inspired by a lot of people wheel throwing online and my friends wheel throwing, and so it just looked really fun and really like technical. And I feel like the shapes that you can make are really great. And so I do that for a lot of my own personal pieces. I think I just wanted just multiple outlets in pottery, and I wanted a bunch of different ways to create something, and I didn't want to be limited by one technique. So if I have an idea that's very tall and like has a lot of like different kind of shapes in it and it needs to be very uniform, then like I know how to wheel through or I know how to slip cast. And so that's the main reason of why I decided to do all three.
I love that so much. Shaping Nation, you don't have to be limited by just one technique. If you want to go make some coil built pottery or pinch pots, you can go do that. If you want to go wheel throw, you can go do that. If you want to split cast, you can go do that. You're not limited by anything. I love that you do that so much.